Well, we're doing something fun this week ahead of Man City versus Liverpool. As these big matchups come along the season, we are going to start picking combined 11s, everybody. And what better way to start, and what two better teams to start with than Man City and Liverpool? We'll just go through and list our 11s here and just share.
I think we should go, one person at a time, right? Full 11?
Yeah, full 11 here. We'll just read them off. You want to start us off, or I'll start it?
I'll start.
All right, okay.
Goalie, or keeper, as they say. There's only one option right now, and it's Gianluigi Donnarumma. I think even if Allison was fit and healthy, I think I'm still going Donnarumma. I think he's the best shot stopper in the world. I think he does enough with his feet to warrant his spot on this team. Left back, I went with Gvardiol, playing a little bit. I wouldn't say out of position because he plays left back, but sliding out to a wider position. Center backs, I went with Ruben Dias, as that one guy says.
You're allowed to say Diaz.
FC Wonder Kid, and Virgil van Dijk, just because I know he's struggling a little bit right now, but it's just Virgil van Dijk. You gotta throw him in this team. There's not many combined 11s he's not making right now. Right back, I originally put Frimpong, but I believe he's hurt, so I went with the player who's actually been on better form. So I went with Matthias Nunes. Bradley has not lived up to what Liverpool fans were hoping he was going to be. And when they said, "Oh yeah, we're fine without Trent, we have Connor Bradley," and it's not looking like that right now. But I went with like a 4-2-3-1. So my two CDMs, I have Gravenberch and Rodri. And then my wingers, I have both Liverpool players. I have Gakpo and Salah. Even with their struggles, I think they're still both producing better numbers than either City's wingers or any of City's wingers still. At Cam, I have Szoboszlai. This was the one I was going back and forth a lot because I was thinking potentially Reinders, potentially Foden, because Foden's having a very sneaky good season despite his numbers not being great, but sneaky, playing very well as like an actual midfielder right now. And also was thinking Cherky, but he just hasn't played enough yet for me to throw him in here. And Szoboszlai's been great this season. And then up front, obviously it's Haaland. There's only one name you can put up front, and just about any combined 11 with City right now. I think the only competition you would have would be Kane and Mbappe to not throw him in there, but that you have to throw Haaland in there with anyone in the Premier League. You got to put Haaland in there.
Yeah. It's undeniable what he brings in, what he's got, talent wise, and just statistically, you can't not have him in there, especially with the striker situation that's going on at Liverpool. If you're to say Isak or Haaland and pick Isak, you're just pretty delusional. So that's why Haaland is my striker as well. I'll work my way back down. So I went with a 4-1-2-3 formation. Haaland is up top. I got Cody Gakpo on my wing, and I wanted to just change it up and not pick him, but I think I got to go with Salah just because, it's, and again, one of those things. He's undeniable in that position for Liverpool, and between the two teams, I originally had Marmoush there just because, again, he's like stepping up, but we don't need to do that. So we got a front three of Salah, Haaland, and Gakpo. My two attacking midfielders that are going to be behind them are Alex McAllister and Bernardo Silva. McAllister is great. He's got that, role pretty locked down in the team. You can't really drop that guy. And Bernardo Silva is just a tenured player in that position, just in attack for City. He's, he had a bit of a stumble last year with the team. I don't think he had the same kind of form that he had previously, but it's the same kind of thing with Salah. He's got the pedigree, so you got to put him in there. Rodri is in midfield. I know it's kind of like current 11s that we're looking at too, and all that kind of stuff. And Rodri has kind of been working his way back from injury still. But again, when City don't have him and he's not playing, it's noticeable, and that's just one of those things. When you're a player that can have that kind of impact on the team, you gotta be in the combined 11 here. My defense is all over the place. because I got all these guys out of position right now a little bit. The only one I think is in position was little Andy Robertson, just for the sake of just giving him his little flowers. He's on his way out of the Liverpool squad. Like, he's not playing as much, but he's still good on his day. We got Guardiola in the center of defense there, and I had to switch this up a little bit. I got Konate in my back instead of Virgil van Dijk.
Interesting.
It's just a personal thing at this point, I just don't like the guy. I don't want him. I don't want him in my starting 11, so he's not there. And then on the where is that? The right back, I put Ruben Diaz. Playing out of position, but we've had Ben White playing out of position, playing as a right back, and it works when you got somebody who can do the job. And Diaz, if you just shift him over there, I'm sure he can hold it down for them. And then same deal in goal. You got the best goalkeeper in the league, right? Well, can't say that.
Oh boy. We can definitely say he's the best
clean
goalkeeper
sheet
in the league.
again. Clean sheet again. Oh yeah, I was listening to not to steer too far off this, but the Arscast, one of the Arsenal podcasts. They were talking about how if we keep going these games without a shot on target, we got to find a different way of saying a clean sheet. Because if you go clean sheet with no goals but also no shots on target, that's got to be
That's something.
just a dry clean sheet at that point,
You
man.
call it a clean arse.
Clean arse. Oh yeah. Clean up that arse. Hey, yeah. What if we just coin it because that's an Arsenal thing.
Heard it here first.
Heard it here first, everybody. You got a clean arse.
Let's file that
Little trademark.
trademark
That is a
before it's
good
too
one.
late.
I'll send it to them. I'll send it to their
It's
socials.
a little commission for coming in.
Yeah.
Every time somebody tries to use
Exactly. If you guys mention it, thank you, and just mention 71Kicks. All right. Goodly morning. All right, Brandon, hit us with it. Your combined 11 for Man City and Liverpool.
I'm scrolling my lineups here because I
Yeah.
did not do my homework.
It's all right. It's all right.
Man, I guess I'm just gonna go based off of what I see here, and then I'm gonna improv a little bit. But in goal, Mama or Donnarumma. I mean, that's easy. I'm going to put Milos Kirkez and Jeremy Frimpong. Those are going to be the two that I go back and forth with. So for left back, between Kirkez and O'Reilly, I'm going to go with Kirkez. I think he is like the Hungarian Joshua Kimmich. I think that's like a perfect... He's a little bit dumber, respectfully. A little bit stupider and not as like rah-rah for the club. But I like the way he plays the game. I don't mind the yellow card here and there. So I went Kirkez over O'Reilly. Van Dijk, or this is just the center back pairing from last week. Gvardiol, gotta go Van Dijk. On the right side, Konate or Ruben Diaz. Ruben Dish. I gotta go with Ruben Dish. I just don't like Konate. I don't think he's good enough to play for France. Somehow he does.
Damn.
Whatever. Right back, Jeremy Frimpong or Nunez. Nunez is not a right back to me. I lose brain cells watching him try and do it. I like Jeremy Frimpong. I think he gets lost a little bit defensively, but I'm still going to choose Jeremy Frimpong. I'd rather have him in my 11.
I would say I would definitely rather have Frimpong in my 11 than Nunez. I just went off who he's been playing, and he's been playing better than Bradley.
No, that's fair.
So
I respect
otherwise, I would have Frimpong in my team 10 times.
The fact that Connor Bradley is the one playing for Liverpool right now, and you just don't even want to talk about him at the right back spot, that's glaring.
Yeah.
Granted, we're three guys from Western New York, but maybe listen to this. I'll go with two holding midfielders. I'll say McAllister or Reinders, just for shits and giggles. I like Reinders. I liked him at Milan. I think he brings something special to City that they were kind of lacking without De Bruyne. I like watching him play. Gravenberch or I don't know, Silva. I'm going to go with Gravenberch right now. I think he's little silky smooth. I don't know. I like the way he plays. On the left side, Cody Gakpo or Jeremy Doku. Florian Wirtz is my pick. At Cam.
Dude, I was waiting for it. I'm like, yo, he's going to the wings right now. He didn't mention his midfield. He didn't mention Wirtz. Okay, is
Yep.
Wirtz not slotting in?
Nope.
Damn. All right.
I'm still taking Florian Wirtz. Arnie Slot out. Trademark that. Fuck you, you bald bitch. Soberslai or I'll say Shirky. I like Dom Soberslai. Right wing, I'll say Foden or Salah. Phil Foden.
I don't mind it. I really don't mind it.
Yeah.
Salah is so lazy in my eyes. Yes, he's one of the greatest goal scorers in Prem history. Yes, that whatever. Right now, I can't stand seeing him on the fucking field. I can't stand watching him play. I would rather have Phil Foden get a little excited to see the creativity on the ball.
It's fair.
With the youth, you want to talk that aspect. If I'm the coach, I'd rather have Phil Foden in my squad.
And hey, Salah's no Hall of Famer like Hazard is, so.
All right.
Not yet, at least.
He's still playing. He's still playing.
The class this year with Gary Neville, right?
Yeah, and then Holland or Ekatike. It's Holland. As much as I want to say Ekatike because I like him more, Holland's the better striker.
All right. Yeah, man. Those are our combined 11s, folks. If you agree, if you think that some of them are pretty accurate, let us know in the comments who you think belongs in the 11 and who you think doesn't belong in the 11 right now. Who had the best 11? Let us know. That is the combined 11.